Hello, everyone. So instead of doing multiple screencasts or choosing to do a screencast on one specific topic or specific topics within Google Forms, I thought that what would be most beneficial was to do a screencast tutorial of me just creating an example quiz in Google Forms and then going over some of the adjustments that you're able to make in the platform. Um, just going over what is most beneficial for teachers. So let's get into it. So the very first thing that you need to do is log in. It's very simple. All you have to do is you have to search Google Forms on Google and then you log in with Google and it brings you to this screen. So I'm going to select here where it says blank form to get started with my new form. So for this form, the first thing I'm going to do is add a title, and this is my syllabus quiz. To get the title to appear up here, you just have to click up there and it'll appear there as well. For form description, I'm going to add Miss Ramsberg's 5th grade class. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is go over here to settings, and I'm going to hit make this a quiz, because this is a quiz, and this is going to allow me to select the correct answers when I input these questions to mark them as correct or incorrect when students respond. So my first question is a multiple choice question. It's how many folders do you need for class? This is a multiple choice question again. I don't need to adjust the question type over there. And now I'm just going to add some options in. I'm typing 1, 2. As you can see, this suggestion popped up to add all of these. And these are the numbers that I was going to input myself. So I'm going to go ahead and hit add all. And then you have to scroll down here to this little answer key. I also want to make the question required. I'm going to hit that. And when you hit answer key, I'm going to select my correct answer of 3. Then I hit done. And now I want to create a new question. So my next question is going to be a checkboxes question. So I'm over here to these question types and I'm selecting checkboxes. And the question is, what subjects are we learning about? My options are reading, writing, math, science, and social studies. And the correct answer for these is going to be every single one of them. I don't want to add the option, this is just a personal thing, all of the above, because I want the students to actually actively think about it and select that we're learning about all of these different topics. So I went ahead and I checked every single answer as the correct answer. The question is 6 points. You can adjust that up here. If I wanted to make it like 5 points, you just type that up there. And now I'm hitting done. Now let's create our third and final question for this example. For a longer quiz, you would typically have more questions than this, but just for this case, this next question is going to be a short answer question. There's also the option for paragraph for a longer response. This one is going to be a shorter answer, so I'm selecting short answer. And my question is, name one other thing you learned about our upcoming class from the syllabus. For answer key over here, I'm not going to add a correct answer. You could do that if the syllabus was super short or if there's a specific answer you're looking for. But with this short answer question, I'm looking for lots of different responses, different words. They're not all going to be the same. So we're just going to hit done. Next thing we want to do is go back to settings and make sure we like everything over here. So there's lots of adjustments you can make to make sure students are on the tab, are not cheating. A big thing for Chromebooks is the locked mode, so students can't travel to other tabs. What else? Missed questions, correct answers, point values. I want to allow the students to view all of those things. Default question point value is 6 points. You could adjust that here. Here's responses, collect email addresses, send responders a copy of their response. I have this off. Limit to 1 response, yes. Some of these features are required by locked mode, which I agree with. That's what I want. Down here we can explore form defaults, collect email addresses by default. I would like to do that, so I'm gonna hit verified. And down here, question defaults, make questions required by default. You absolutely want to do that for a quiz, whatever, or an assignment or anything. You want questions to be required by default, unless there was some special circumstance in which you didn't. But yeah, so from here, I like all of the settings. And now I'm going to publish this quiz. I'm going to manage the responders. I'm going to make it anyone with the link. So anyone I want to have the link, which would be my students. So I could email it to them, or post it in Google Classroom, share it with them some other way, something like that. Yes, so everything else is looking good. So I'm going to hit done. And now I'm going to hit publish. And this pops up to copy the responder link. And that's what you want to do to share it, as I just went over. So we're going to hit copy. And now it's copied. So if I had a Google Classroom for my students, I would post it there as their assignment. And yeah,